This is Jim. Jim is suffering from webinaria nervosa. His condition is caused by the prospect of yet another sleep-inducing webinar. He has also been diagnosed with POS, Platform Overload Syndrome. Does he Zoom or WebEx? Join me, go to meet me, team with me, or just hang out with me? Does he Easy Talk, High Five, Roundy, Adobe, Evia, Intrado, On24 Digital, Slack, or Blue Jeans? Or does he just continue staring blankly at his screen?
I think I'm going to take a nap now. Ow.
Today, there is hope for Jim and countless others like him, and it's called Entire. Entire has been clinically proven to be a one-stop solution for webinaria nervosa. Warning, Entire is not for everyone. Do not use Entire unless you are prepared to remain conscious, engaged, and entertained through an entire online meeting. Be sure to consult a professional before using Entire, as unexpected promotions have been reported. Side effects may include increased heart rate, uncontrollable laughter, and unexpected feelings of workplace satisfaction. Do not consume alcohol before using Entire. Wait until after you start using it, and you'll have something to celebrate. Entire may be habit-forming. Users have reported an uncontrollable and unexplained affection for online events and reduced interest in cat videos. Tell your physician immediately if you have thoughts of planning a meeting without Entire, as this may be an indication of serious mental illness. Long-term users of Entire have reported uncontrolled euphoria. If euphoria lasts longer than 4 hours, relax. It's normal. Entire Productions, now available without a prescription and with a cross-promotional discount through the holidays.
Welcome to the EntireVariety Show, where we bring you live performances, thought leaders, fun, and a little bit of magic to wherever you are. I'm Natasha Miller, Chief Experience Designer of Entire Productions, and your host for this show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to EntireVariety, episode 10. As you can all probably tell, I am not Natasha. My name is Madeline Rathel, and I do all things PR, marketing, and comms for Entire Productions, and I will be your host this evening. And we have a really fun show planned for you guys. We first off have a spectacular performance by the Bad Luck Magpies. Then we're going to go into an interview with our founder, Natasha Miller. We're going to see a really cool magic performance by Siegfried Tieber. And while we have had many a celebrity on this show, some people who have worked with Beyonce, magicians that have graced stages across the world, I think this is possibly the biggest celebrity that we have had on EntireVariety thus far. At the very end of the show, we are going to be able to speak to none other than Santa Claus. So get excited for that. Get your wishes ready. And just a couple of housekeeping items. I'm sure you all know, check out the top right icons to see this in full screen, as well as presenter and grid view. So you can just look at me, or you can take a look at what everybody else is doing, so see how everyone else is smiling and enjoying the show. And I have a little magic trick as well while I was choosing my virtual background, which is funny. So something I learned today with the holidays and Zoom is that you can't really wear green because of the green screen. So what I typically would wear for the holidays, I have to throw it all out. It's not going to work this year. But I did find a really cool feature in Zoom. This actually isn't even my lipstick. This is fake. This is something that Zoom is beta testing right now, and you can find it when you go to switch your virtual background. And we've also been asked if we produce stuff like this for our clients, and yes, we do. We can do a little bit more of a robust production with a whole broadcasting studio, or we can just do something really simple here on Zoom, and it's still really effective and fun. And we also have a special addition to our show, a photo booth, virtual photo booth from Giggle and Riot. The link for that will be in the chat, so make sure you go over there, take some photos. We see them all, so don't do anything weird, or do, I don't know, it's kind of fun. And make sure to come right back here after you're done taking your photos, and use them on social media, post them on social media and tag us. So first up, we are going to go to our first guests, the Bad Luck Magpies. They are a folk collective made up of Bay Area musicians who come from a variety of different traditions, a blend of classical musicians who perform on the concert stages of the world with musicians of the folk tradition deeply rooted in the California vibe. The Bad Luck Magpies perform a beautiful set of holiday music, either instrumentally or with lush harmonies. Hello, everybody, welcome. It's good to see you guys, all masked up and safe and sound, ready to perform.
Thanks so much for having us. So as you were saying, we are the Bad Luck Magpies. We are a female-fronted folk and Celtic group. And we're going to perform 2 tunes for you today. We're going to do Carol of the Bells and Green Sleeves. And normally we would have a harp, but due to lockdown concerns, we have Jason playing guitar today. The next piece is Green Sleeves, and we're a great group to have at Zoom concerts for instrumental music for your Christmas party. Thank you so much.
Thank you all so much. That was amazing. I don't know if you saw in the chat, but I've been seriously lacking in Christmas spirit. So that got me right in the mood. Thank you guys. And I just want to see really quick, I always love seeing where everybody is tuning in from. So if you guys could all go in the chat and just let me know where you're watching this from. It's just fun to see how many people we can actually reach with these new virtual events. So, and make sure that you go where, no matter where you are, make sure that you're gonna go and take a photo in our virtual photo booth and come right back here. Next up, we have, oh, let me look and see. We have Natasha in Nob Hill. Hey. San Diego, LA, Burlingame, Oakland, New Jersey, Utah. Awesome. Barbados. So cool. That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks for coming. So next up, we have Natasha Miller. She sits at the helm of Entire Productions, but she isn't your average CEO. She's a hyphenate entrepreneur who began her career in entertainment as a classical violinist and celebrated jazz artist with not one, but 7 albums released on her label, Poignant Records. Having founded Entire Productions in 2000 when she was still performing, she has built a multi-million-dollar company that has, for the 3rd year in a row, landed on the Inc. 5000 list. Hi, Natasha. Welcome.
Hi, and I just want to say, I just saw someone just said they're logging in from Vietnam. So that's amazing. So, wow.
Yeah, I think we're doing something right here. I think
Yes.
yeah.
We're doing a lot of things right. We don't talk about the things we're doing wrong.
No, because we know. Well, all of us are very aware that of the effects that the pandemic has had on the event industry this year. And I've been front row for the roller coaster that has been 2020 for Entire Productions. But I'm not sure that everyone that tunes into these calls every month, I'm not sure if they truly know how this happens. All they know is that they know that this pandemic is going on, our industry is struggling, and then they see this wonderful show every month and probably are wondering how we do it. So if you want to give us kind of like a highlight reel of the last 10 months, I know it's been kind of crazy, but if there's a few standout moments that you could share with the class, that would be wonderful.
With the class, you're so cute. Okay, the class of December 10th, Entire Variety Show, you're the 10th cohort. Like most industries, but like the hospitality industry just came crashing to a halt on March 16th. We were due to do our huge marketing event at the Cal Academy on March 17th. And 800 people were going to come. It's our biggest marketing event every year. It's so much fun. It's a lot of work. We work almost 6 months to plan it. And we all got locked down. Business went from a plethora to 0. And I had to come up with a way to save the company. I was definitely in panic mode, and that fight or flight situation that many people, probably all of us had, really kicked in. And then the creativity and the excitement and the planning and devising hit me. And I woke up, or maybe I went to sleep, one of those sleeping times. And I thought, we're going to develop something called, we're going to develop a variety show. I wanted fast-paced, shorter segments that connected various things, content, CEO, some speaker, with bookended with entertainment. And I just felt in my heart and my body, and the whole team will, if you're on camera, they'll go, yeah, yeah, yeah. I just knew it would be our way into the future and out of the hole. We were first to market with it. I thought of it in 2 days, told you guys on a Monday morning, and 2 weeks later we had our show.
Yeah, it was really that fast. Yeah.
It was incredible. And of course, my idea was parlayed by everybody else on the team. So Annalisa, she's like the Wizard of Oz. She isn't showing her face now, but she could if she wanted to. And then, Madeline, there's so many people that were really instrumental in making this happen. And look at us, 10 months later, it's a dream. And we're doing this for all of our clients, which of course is how we actually make money.
Yeah.
Um,
We do make money. Yeah. Yeah, it has been amazing seeing what we do here every single month, and then seeing this idea, this really, really fascinating idea translate to our clients' events and seeing how those get carried out. And then of course, celebration at the end when you get that email back that's like, that was so much fun. I was on the edge of my seat. It's been really, really awesome. And it's been helpful too that our whole industry is very optimistic and we're ready to, whether it be pivoting or getting back to normal, we're all just eager. So I think that really helps as well.
yeah.
And you are a very busy woman. Probably one of the busiest I know.
I get a full 8 hours of sleep and then some. So don't feel too bad for me. I'm busy because I love what I'm doing.
Exactly. Right. So, and that shows. Everybody knows that about you, is that you absolutely love what you do. And that's the reason why you do every single thing that you do. But for all of us, we aren't all the superwoman that we believe you to be. So if you could give any of us any tips, I know neither of us are the expert, but it's always good to hear how other people, us normal people, are balancing all of the stuff that we're trying to do, all of these innovations, trying to pivot, trying to stay afloat, and just trying to keep ourselves grounded. What are some ways that you've been keeping yourself grounded and focusing on your mental and physical health during this pandemic?
Well, I've had some bouts with some pretty severe anxiety to the point where, it was a little scary. I know what an anxiety attack feels like. So I know I'm not dying, but it still sucks. I think keeping really close tabs with my family and keeping me grounded. My 2 cats are running around like crazy. They are definitely support animals. I talked to a therapist. I think that is a saving grace. God, it's a saving grace. And I've been learning a lot of new things at this time. So in addition to trying to save the company, pivoting, adding divisions, trying to manage in a different way the team, I'm also really diving into learning. And for me, learning is my drug.
Yeah.
And I am addicted.
Well, I mean, could be worse, right? But yeah, I think that those are all fantastic ways to kind of keep yourself in a very clear mindset. Learning, staying connected with family. I think these are all things that we can do, and they're achievable. They're not too difficult. It's something small that we all can do every day to make ourselves feel a little bit more at peace, connecting with family and learning something new.
I forgot to mention one thing. This is my ultimate church and where I go for severe Zen. If anyone follows me on Instagram, you type in the chat if you know what I do on the weekends. If you've
I know, so I'm not going to spoil it.
Let's see. Nobody's typing, so guess nobody's following me. Walk to the beach. Yeah. So I go down to Chrissy Field and I walk for at least an hour, and I try to do it on Saturday and Sunday. It doesn't matter if it's raining a little bit, if it's hot, if it's cloudy, all of those things just create such a unique experience, and I love them all. And I usually take a photo when I'm there. I'm from Iowa, so walking on the beach so regularly and by that great body of water and the bridge, it's paradise.
It really is. I know exactly where you go to walk because that's one of my favorite places too. If I'm ever just feeling like sucked up by the city, I'll go there and just be in awe. I'm like, oh yeah, this is why we're doing this. This is why we're here. We're in San Francisco. We're in one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Yep. And that is one of the best places to be reminded of that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the most exciting part of this interview, I would love for you. It's the first concert you've done in how many years? 5 years. First concert you've done in 5 years. I saw a little sneak peek. Your pipes are phenomenal.
Thank you. Yep. I can still sing.
You can still sing, yeah.
I was actually worried that I wouldn't. I think, the vocal cords are a muscle. Yes, I speak all the time, but singing is a different thing. And definitely my range is not what it used to be. It wasn't huge before, but Those top notes are a little pitchy for sure. My brother Justin, so we recorded, okay, let me start from the beginning. We recorded with a full band, and some of the band is on the show, right? Aaron Kierbel is here, he was the drummer. And we recorded at JL Imagination. Patty and Julio own this studio. We have done so many things with them, both in person, and now we're doing things in their studio. They have done an incredible pivot. They're doing broadcast quality. They have like 7 robotic cameras. Okay, maybe not 7 robotic cameras, but 7 cameras total, including many robotic
Most
cameras.
of them are robots, yeah.
Incredible lighting, the stage, and the imagery, and they roll out the red carpet. They exceed everything that you think is going to happen. So, and we've done events for our clients there, and I just can't say enough about that partnership. And I think the band was probably pretty, let's see if, Aaron, can you unmute yourself and tell us what you thought of the stage, if you're here?
Let's see, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can't see you, and I wonder why.
Oh, there you
Oh,
are.
there you are.
All right, what was your question?
What did you think of that stage when we showed up? Did you expect it to look like that? Was it cool?
No, it far exceeded my expectations of what I'm used to as a Bay Area musician going into a space. It was, I mean, your brother was there to do valet parking for me.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because you got a flat. But anyway.
I was running late. That's a minor detail. But yeah, we were really well taken care of. Everything was super professional. We looked good, sounded good. Yeah, it was a treat.
Yeah, you sounded great too. And you're gonna see for the first time a clip of what we did. In fact, I think Annalisa can cue it up. Thank you, Aaron, for sharing. But anyway, I just can't speak high enough about JL Imagination. You can call us for information about them. You can call them about information about them. Patty and Julio are on the show too, and they're celebrating their son's birthday and Julio's mother's birthday. So anyway, Annalisa, is it time to play a clip?
I think it might be time to play a clip.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're away. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good, for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town. Happy holidays. Thank you so much.
I could not have set that up better. Aaron had his little...
Yes, my moment.
You guys, I did not know Aaron was going to be on the show for sure. I didn't know I was going to call on him. That was pretty cool. Anyway, so let me tell you about the show. It is songs from 2 of my Christmas CDs that I recorded. One is called What Christmas Means to Me, and that's actually a song that I wrote. And then the other album's called The Season. So we don't play all the songs on all the records. I think we did 8 or 9. There's a couple other surprises in the show baked in. And if you buy tickets, you're able to send me a couple of pictures of yourself and your family at the holidays that will be in a slideshow as people are logging in. And then something really cool is happening at the end. Sort of like what's happening at the end of this show. I got Santa's number and he agreed to come on and talk to any of the kids after the show and listen to their Christmas wishes. That to me is just so exciting. And one of the things that I've done that I'm really excited about is I've reached out to charities, nonprofits that work with families, kids, and the homeless, and I have allowed them to watch the show for free. So because of the virtual nature of the event, it's going to be live streamed on YouTube. People can watch from all over the world. If somebody is calling in from Vietnam right now, I don't know what time it is there, probably not a great time. you can tune in from anywhere and you can talk to Santa. So that just makes me happy. It just lit me up. I came to this idea somewhat like I came to the idea of the variety show. I just woke up or I was going to bed. I really can't figure out one. It's kind of the same feeling. And I was like, I'm going to do a Christmas concert. And my daughter was like, oh my God. Like, Mom, I just know how to layer it on.
I'm so excited to see it. Are we going to watch the YouTube video, the
Oh yeah. So
Okay.
if we're done with the little spotlight on me, then yeah, I recorded this little promo, and it actually is the solo part and the end part of the song that I wrote called What Christmas Means to Me. Thanks, Madeline.
Of course. Yeah, let's play that right now. I think this will be a good way to kind of wrap up the information from there.
Hi, this is Natasha Miller, and I would love for you to join me on December 23rd at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for my holiday concert special. I'll be performing songs from my records, What Christmas Means to Me and The Season, and we'll have some other surprises. The biggest surprise, Santa will join us at the end to talk to any of the kiddos to hear their Christmas wishes. Go to poignantrecords.com for tickets. POIGNANT records.com. I'll see you there. Children sing, sleigh bells ring, and snow is falling gently. That's what Christmas means to me. To me.
Thank you so much, Natasha. It's always good hearing from you. We have a very talented CEO here at Entire Productions. I'm sure many of you know that.
Thank you.
The next performer has been featured in publications such as the Huffington Post, the LA Times, and Forbes. He's appeared on the CW network show Penn and Teller, Fool Us, and he did indeed fool them. He's a regular performer at the world famous Magic Castle in Hollywood. Please welcome Siegfried Tieber.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for that kind introduction. Thank you, everyone, for your warm applause. As mentioned, my name is Siegfried Tieber. My father, he was born and raised in Austria. That explains the name. However, I was born and raised in Ecuador. That explains the accent. I have my camera over here where you can see me, and I also have my monitor over there where I can see each and every one of you. That's you. So anyway, during the last few weeks and months, I have received unconventional letters and packages in the mail. However, this is without a doubt the strangest of them all. It looks like an ordinary catalog from the bicycle playing card company. It displays cards of decks of cards of different colors and qualities. My personal favorites have always been red-backed playing cards, the color of roses and wine. As mentioned, it looks like an ordinary catalog, but it is not. Believe it or not, and I wouldn't blame you if you don't, this came in the mail in one of those flat rate, very thin envelopes. But anyway, I got interested, obsessed with playing cards approximately 14 years ago. Playing cards represent chaos and luck. For some people, they even represent fate. Metaphorically speaking, he or she who can control the turn of a card can control chance. I want to invite someone to join me over here. I see Pearl post-speech. Please unmute your microphone and let me bring you to the stage. Hi, Pearl.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm very well. I see that you've been playing with the Zoom settings. I love it. Thank you very much for dressing up to the occasion. Pearl, do you play cards at all?
A little bit. Yes, I live in Las Vegas actually, so.
Ah, there you go. If you were to play, what would you play? Blackjack, poker, or a different game?
Blackjack's good.
Oh, nice. If you want me to be honest, I would usually go for poker. I think that in poker, and well, actually also in blackjack, in most games, the aces are the highest, the most important cards, right?
Okay.
No aces on the top, although that would have been awesome after all that shuffling. No aces on the bottom. There are two black aces, clubs and spades, and two red aces, hearts and diamonds. Which ones do you prefer, red or black aces?
Red.
Red it is. Perfect. I will try to find the red aces. Actually, the first one will be the ace of diamonds. I will try to find it with a triple cat on the table. A very, very difficult cat. Rarely even attempted at the card table. Aren't you excited? Me too. Here we go. Triple cat on the table, ace of diamonds. Yes, ace of diamonds. So far, so good. Now I will try to find the ace of hearts, my personal favorite, with a single cat, a straight cat on the table. Ace of hearts. Yes, 2 out of 2. We're off to a good start. Now, Pearl, you are going to find the black aces. How do you feel about that?
Feel good. I'm ready.
Wonderful. I have plenty of faith in you. Besides, you live in Las Vegas, so I think we're good. Pearl, I will deal the cards one by one until you tell me stop. I'll stop when you tell me stop, not before, not after.
Stop.
Oh, does this card go down or back to my hand?
Back.
As you wish. I will mark that position with the ace of diamonds. And once again, I will deal one by one until you tell me stop. I don't want you to think I'm trying. Okay, right there?
Yes.
No more?
No more.
Would you maybe want me to deal one more card?
Okay, one more.
Okay. One more.
One more down on the table, yes.
Okay. Maybe one more?
All right, if you say so, why not?
Oh, if you say so. That one or good, keep going.
That's good, that's good.
Okay, perfect, right there. Whew. Okay, I will mark that with the ace of hearts. Now, I will not change the position of a single card. That was your first decision marked by the ace of diamonds, and that was your second decision marked by the ace of hearts. Had we dealt just one more card, that would have been the king of hearts. I'm glad we didn't. We could have stopped at any of these, or it could have been any of these, truly. I found the red aces, hearts and diamonds. You did find the black aces, clubs and spades. It seems like this will be a very promising night. Pearl, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And thank you everyone for your warm applause. I appreciate it very, very much. I don't mind playing solitaire, but I would rather play with other people. I guess there's online poker. However, I don't know about you, but I don't trust a computer simulation to shuffle the cards. So I've been devising games I can play with other human beings during these strange times. A few weeks ago, I created a new game. The first person I ever played it with referred to it as mental poker. and the name stuck. In mental poker, like in traditional poker, hands of 5 cards are dealt. However, the rules of the game could not be more different than those of traditional poker. We need 5 players around the table. I see Sterling Johnson. Please unmute your microphone. Hello, Sterling.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks for asking. Sterling, I need to ask. That's Dorothy behind you, isn't she?
It is, yes.
Why is Dorothy there? That's fascinating.
I do bubbles as entertainment, and I can't put kids inside a bubble here in my house when I do virtual entertainment, and Dorothy has volunteered. Unfortunately, she doesn't say much.
Yeah, but she does get into the bubble, and I bet she enjoys it very much. Ah, that's fantastic. Lovely, Sterling. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for joining me. You are player number 1. Please think of one of those cards. Don't say it out loud, simply think of one. You have one in mind? Very well, keep it in mind, please. And please keep your microphone unmuted for a few moments. I see Carmen Benjamin. Please unmute your microphone. Hi, Carmen. Hello, hello. Let's give her technical difficulties. We can do
There
this.
we go. My son had to help me.
Yes, he's wonderful. Hi, Carmen. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. And what is his name? What's your son's name? How many?
Joaquin.
Joaquin. Can we get Joaquin on the camera?
Come on, Joaquin.
Hi, Joaquin. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am very well. Joaquin, do you want to play with me?
Okay, yeah.
Let's see how this goes. Joaquin, are you familiar with playing cards? Do you know the names, the colors, the suits of the cards?
Yeah, I don't know all of them though.
Oh, okay. We'll make this work. Joaquin, please think of one of those. Don't say it out loud. Simply think of one of them. You have it in mind?
Huh?
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Perfect, Joaquin. This will be very, very confusing. So please repeat it over and over in your mind, but do not say it out loud. Sounds good?
Okay.
Wonderful. Joaquin, you are player number 2. Stay with me. And Carmen, you are player number 3. Carmen, also
Okay.
think of one of those. Joaquin, don't think of any of these. Think of your card. Carmen, you have one in mind?
I do.
Wonderful. We need one more player around the table. I see Molly Glover. Please unmute your microphone. Hi, Molly.
Hi,
How are you doing?
pretty good.
I'm glad to hear that. Molly, you are player number 4. Once again, please think of one of those. Don't say it out loud. You have it? Very well. I'll get back to you in just a few moments, and I will be player number 5. Those of you thinking of playing cards, please do not forget them. Repeat them over and over and over in your minds. If you forget them, the outcome is not very exciting. Trust me, it has happened before. Now, in mental poker, the idea is not to have a hand that defeats that of the opponent. The goal is simply to try to read the other players, look into their soul, and try to figure out the card they have in mind. It's going to be so much fun. I see Sterling. Is the card you have in mind, is it one of those?
No.
It is not, okay? I see Carmen. Is Joaquin still with us?
Yes.
Joaquin, do you see your card? It's a yes or no question. Do you see it there?
I think no.
No. Perfect. Carmen, is your card there?
Yes.
Yes. What about yours, Molly?
What's that?
And Molly? Molly
No.
is saying no. Carmen, let me bring you to the stage. And you said your card is indeed one of these, correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. Carmen, are you familiar with the expression poker face?
I'm horrible at it.
Perfect. Lucky me.
My husband says I can't do it.
I think you're good at it, though. Let's give it a try. Carmen, in your best poker face and poker voice, what is that card? Name it out loud, please.
4 of diamonds. Diamond? Yeah.
That was diamonds, and that was, I'm starting to think you're bluffing already. That was pretty good. Carmen, what is that card?
King of spades.
Okay, what about that one?
2 of diamonds.
Name that one, please.
10 of diamonds.
Say that again, please.
10 of diamonds.
What about that one?
Jack of spades.
Carmen, that was pretty good. It's not the jack, right? You said that right away. I'm pretty sure it's not that one. That was pretty good. However, I think I got it. I think that you're thinking of the 2 of diamonds. Is that correct? Yes.
Very good.
Wonderful. Carmen, thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Of course, this is by no means an exact science. If I get 3 out of 4 right, I'll be very impressed myself. However, so far so good. Sterling, is your card one of those?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Joaquin, do you see yours there?
No.
It is not. And Molly?
Yes.
Yes. Sterling and Molly. Molly, it seems to me like you have a solid poker face. Let me start with you. Molly, in a moment, I'm going to show you the cards one by one. Every time I'm going to ask you, is this your card? Every time say no. Sounds good?
Yeah, every time say no. Okay.
Perfect. Wonderful. Molly, is this your card?
No.
Molly, is this your card?
No.
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 You're pretty good at this game. However, I think I got it. I cannot change my mind. What is the card you're thinking of?
9 of diamonds.
That's exactly what I thought. 9 of diamonds. Molly, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. 2 out of 2, that's pretty good, if I may say so myself. Sterling, your card is also one of these, correct?
It is.
Wonderful. Let's try something a little more adventurous. Sterling, like a moment ago, I'm going to show you the cards one by one, and I'm going to ask you, is this your card? This time, don't say a word, don't move a muscle, blink if you understand the rules of the game. He blinked. Sterling, poker face. Is this your card? Is this your card? Is this your card? Is this your card? I think this is your card. Is it? You can tell us now. It is not. Oh my goodness. Oh. It is not the ace of diamonds. Oh, Sterling.
That's the ace of spades.
Oh my goodness. That's what I said. No. It is the ace of spades. Goodness, Sterling, please tell me, truthfully, what is the card you have in mind?
2 of spades.
2 of spades. Sterling, that was an absolutely fantastic poker face. I could have sworn it was the ace. I knew it was a black card. I definitely thought it was spades. I was thinking of a low number. The ace can be either high or low. That was pretty close, if I may say so myself. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I don't know about you, but I'll count that as a hit. Let's see how this goes. And Joaquin, you still have your card in mind?
Yeah.
Huh?
You have your card?
Yeah.
You're thinking of it. Okay, Joaquin, is the card you have in mind, is it one of those?
Yes.
It is one of those. Okay. Let's try something different. But it's one of these, which means that's a 1 in 5 proposition. Let's try something a little more adventurous. Now it's actually a 1 in 52 proposition. Joaquin, please think of the card. Don't say it out loud, but just think of it. And please come a little closer to the camera. Come closer. Perfect. Joaquin, wonderful. Think of the card. Now, Joaquin, You are doing so great. I love this so much. Joaquin, in a deck of cards, there are red cards and black cards. I think that the one you have in mind is black. Yes, is it?
Yes.
Yes, great, great, great. That's what I thought. Now, if it's black, it could be clubs or it could be spades. I think that it's clubs. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, wonderful. Joaquin, I think I got it. You're very good at this game, but I think I got it. I will simply take the card out of the deck for maximum dramatic effect. Joaquin, I have one card in my hand. I cannot change my mind. Please tell us out loud what's the card you're thinking of.
Jacks of clover. Clubs.
The Jack of Clubs.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Good, that's what I thought. Thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks all of you for joining me, and thank you for your warm applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There is one more thing I'd like to share with all of you. I want to share with you, to show you, to invite you to play with two of my latest passions and obsessions. Order and the chaos, or chaos and order, depending on how you decide to look at it. A traditional Rubik's Cube like this one is roughly 3 by 3 by 3 inches, is composed of 21 individual pieces that interlock together and has 54 little colored squares. However, this tiny little cube allows a number of possibilities larger than the human mind can imagine. I want to invite someone to join me over here. I see Glenn Allen. Please unmute your microphone, Glenn, and let me bring you to the stage. Hi, Glenn. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm very well. Thanks for asking, and thank you for joining me. Glenn, have you ever played with one of these?
Yes, but I have never been able to complete one.
Fun. I've had one of these for many years, forgotten in a drawer somewhere. When the world went mad a few months ago, I got interested in it, and I think I've got pretty competent with it. Now, Glenn, does this look, to begin at the beginning, does it look like a mixed Rubik's Cube, or shall I mix it a little more, just in case?
A little bit more.
As you wish. Good?
Good.
Happy?
Yes.
I'm happy you're happy. So, Glenn, this will be our starting point. I will try to bring it back to what we call order. Now, what I find so deeply fascinating about this is that there are over 43 quintillion different possible combinations of a Rubik's Cube. Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion, 43 followed by 18 zeros. According to our current understanding of the universe, the Big Bang, the beginning of space and time, took place approximately 13.8 billion years ago, meaning there are more combinations of a Rubik's Cube than there are seconds in the history of time. But only one of those countless combinations, only one of those we call order. This one right here. Now, you're not as excited as I expected you to be, but wait, there's more. Now, Glenn, where am I going with all of this? This, what we call order, is some very, very delicate thing. You see, if I turn the cube 1, 2, only 3 times, you can still see patterns of color, yellow over here, white over there, but it's pretty mixed already after only 3 turns. 4, 5, 6, only 6 turns, and the order is completely destroyed. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Glenn, I will mix the cube a little more. While I do that, I'll look at you, you look at me. Someone might suspect that maybe I'm trying to keep track of the order and then I'm going to reverse it. If I could do that, I would be bragging about it. Mixed?
Yeah.
Lovely. So now, Glenn, I will try to solve this one. The Rubik's Cube is said to be the world's best-selling puzzle, but I think the word puzzle doesn't do justice to it. This is not a puzzle. This is a tiny little world of possibilities. Ha! Done. Now, let's manage expectations. The idea, of course, is that this matches that. I don't mean to belabor the point, but there are over 43 quintillion different possible combinations. If just one side matches on both cubes, that would be pretty good. If two sides match, I'd be very impressed myself. But if this is a big if all 6 sides matches on both cubes, spooky. Those two match, Glenn, those match color.
Yep.
That's side number 1. That's side number 2. They also match. 3, 4, 5, every single one. Thank you. I see all of you cheering and applauding, and I even see Joaquin's hand going on the screen. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We started this journey with order and chaos. I like that idea, the juxtaposition of the two, because only by seeing one, we can appreciate the other. So, order and chaos, or chaos and order, depending on how you decide to look at it. Joaquin, Glenn, once again, thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. And once again, thank you, everyone. My name is Siegfried Tieber. Thank you for your time and your attention.
Thank you so much. That was magical. That was so cool. That was so much fun. And you are so much fun. You could probably sit up there and just show me a pen and I would be interested. So thank you.
That's very kind of you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. So next, as I said, one of our biggest celebrities that we have ever had on the entire variety show, Santa Claus. Please come to the stage.
Merry
Hello.
Christmas, everyone. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
It's so good to see you. Is it very cold up in the North Pole right now?
Oh, yes, it is. It's well below zero, although the Aurora Borealis is doing its wonderful dance up there. I can't show it to you at the moment, but it's...
Oh, I bet it's beautiful.
Celestial.
Beautiful. So I have to tell you a story. It's kind of like a little Christmas story. It's kind of funny. It has to do with my family. My grandpa, I just have the one left, and he's really funny guy. Something he does every single Christmas to me, and I have 2 sisters, so there's 3 of us girls. Every single Christmas, he'll pull each of us aside individually, privately, and he'll give us like a little wad of cash or something. And he always goes, "Now don't tell your other sisters, but you're my favorite." And he says that to every single one of us. And we know it. So I know you can't pick favorites, but do you have a favorite reindeer?
Agnes.
Well, I haven't heard of that one. She's not in the typical, the old rhyme, but is she new this year?
It's not a very well-known fact, but every year at this time of the year, all the reindeer with antlers are female.
Oh.
Rudolph's out in pasture, bareheaded. But all the rest of them, Agnes and Donna, you know, instead of and Judith and Abigail. I mean, they're just wonderful reindeer, but Agnes is my favorite.
So what I'm hearing is that during Christmas time, you have a female-led sleigh.
Oh yes, women have been dragging me around for years.
I love it. So I know typically you always come down our chimneys. It's always a contactless delivery, of course. And I know typically we leave out milk and cookies for you. First thing I have to ask, everybody's transitioning to milk substitutes. So have you transitioned to a milk substitute or just the good old fashioned dairy milk?
Organic whole milk for me, thank you.
Noted. I'll make sure to get it. And is there anything else that you might need this year? Any maybe a sanitizer? Was that a really bad joke? Did anybody get that? Natasha's laughing, so I know she did, but she'll get my dumb jokes.
Oh, well. No.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't think that centuries old magical Santa Claus would really need any, but you know, it's always good to ask, right?
Well, you never know. Next year. But you know, I get asked that question all the time by children. They say, how do you deliver all those packages to all those people in one night? And quite frankly, it's a very simple answer. Quantum physics, parallel universes. I can be everywhere at once, and I kind of like it that way.
Yeah, that's a very simple answer. Yeah, quantum physics is very, very simple.
If they want to know more about it, they should ask their teacher.
Perfect. I'll make sure. Who is our little friend? Joaquin? I don't know how I'm already forgetting names, but ask your teacher. Make sure to ask him about quantum physics. I'm sure they'll be very happy.
I could use Siegfried in my elf collection too. You're very handy with your fingers, Secret.
I think he'd like that.
Yes, indeed. It's very good at it.
So, do we want to take any Christmas wishes from anyone?
Anyone have any questions about Santa?
Anyone, just raise your hand.
I see Joaquin's hand.
Okay. Annalisa, if you want to get Joaquin back up.
Hello, Joaquin.
Hello. Do you want to, Elizabeth?
Yes, I have something on my list.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay, a whole bunch of Nerf guns.
And books.
Yeah.
All right, then. That's a yes from the gallery.
But were you a good boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure you have.
Thank you, Santa.
Yes, you're more than
Elizabeth, do you want to have your? I can't see who you have with you, but there's a little munchkin on your lap.
This is Maya.
Hello, Merry Christmas, darling.
You see Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, my dear. Oh.
Glenn, are your kids with you?
No, they're with their mothers this tonight. But
okay.
So what do you want for Christmas, darling? Do you have an idea?
I have the treat for you.
Oh, excellent choice. Yes.
She said she has a treat for you.
You have a treat for me? Oh, what is it? Oh, I have to wait until I come down and see you. Is that it?
I have the cookie and a marshmallow. She has cookies and a marshmallow.
Oh boy. I look forward to that.
Can you say bye-bye, Santa?
Bye. Thank you, Maya.
Baz Montgomery Balena has, well, he's not wearing any clothes, but Katie, do you want to unmute?
This is Sebastian's first Christmas.
Hello, Sebastian.
He'd love for you to bring him anything to help him finish teething because he's pretty miserable right now.
Yes, I'll bet. A little, what is that stuff that they put on the gum?
Or a gel.
Or a gel, yes. I'll get you a little tube of that. That'll help.
It looks like Melissa Duncan has a kiddo waiting to talk to Santa.
Say, you want to say?
Melissa. Hello. Hello. How are you? Have you been a good girl? Yes. And what have you been doing all this time in the house? Have you been learning things?
I've been playing with my friends after school.
Can't quite hear you, darling.
And I just wrapped some presents for my dad's grandma and grandpa.
Oh, that's lovely. They're wonderful people, your grandparents. So, do you have a special request for Christmas that you would like me to bring you?
I want a hoverboard.
A hoverboard? Oh, all right then. That's very good. And I'll send along some bandages and some elbow guards and a helmet. How's that?
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Santa, for coming on and talking to the kids. And it's good to hear a little bit more about what really goes on behind the scenes. Some stuff you don't know.
Yes, strange things occur here in the North Pole. You know that everywhere you go is south. It's one of those things.
That's true.
Well,
we're getting.
Sorry, Madeline. I don't want to let someone down. I see Audrey. Looks like she's waiting patiently.
Of course.
Audrey. Hello, Audrey. Hello, darling. Can you see me? Audrey, is your sound on now?
Yeah, I have my sound on now.
Good. So tell me, darling, what do you want for Christmas?
I really want a skateboard for Christmas so I can ride with my mom and some stickers that I can put on it. Some like Harley Quinn stickers.
Excellent. I'll write that down. Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Excellent. Anything else?
I would really like a new phone.
A new song?
Like a new phone.
Phone.
Oh, a phone. Now I see. Well, yes. Okay. But we'll see what we can do about that. Now, do you have brothers and sisters?
No, I just have one cousin. It's kind of like a step cousin or something.
Do you know what they want for Christmas?
Pretty much video games. It's a boy.
Ah, excellent. That's a good suggestion. I'm glad you're thinking of others.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important in these dark days, especially as the sun gets lower and lower and we see less and less of it until the 26th, that we think of others and bring kindness and joy as much as we can.
That's very true.
Yes, and I'm glad you feel that way too, because we will come out of all of this, and the travails that we have experienced will be behind us at some point. But until then, we need to be very careful and keep safe and stay strong.
Thank you so much, Santa. Yes. Thank you, Audrey. Just make sure don't keep that phone in your back pocket when you're skateboarding. That's the answer. Yeah, exactly. That face.
I already broke it.
Well, thank you everyone so much for joining us for our 10th episode. Thank you to Annalisa and the entire productions team. Thank you to our guests, the Bad Luck Magpies, Siegfried Tieber, Natasha and Santa, and also Ken Newman and Robert Strong for that commercial at the beginning. Thank you to Giggle and Riot for the photo booth. Go ahead and take your picture if you haven't yet. Let us know if you want us to do something like this for you. And our next show is January 21st. So we're going to put that in the chat. Make sure to register now so you don't forget. And to play us out, we're going to have Santa sing an original piece for us. Santa, please take it away.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed this. Christmas is coming, it's that time of year. Mistletoe, stockings, and lots of good cheer. Solstice is coming, return of the sun. Yuletide and wassail, and lots of good fun. Children excited with toys on the way. Santa is coming with reindeer and sleigh. So come now, my darlings, let's go off to bed and dream of the good things that lie just ahead, because Santa is coming with goodies to share. Stockings are hung by the chimney with care. Hanukkah candles for 8 nights they glow. Nights they grow longer, trees covered in snow. Children excited with toys on the way. Santa is coming with reindeer and sleigh. So come now, my darlings, let's go off to bed and dream of the good things that lie just ahead, because Christmas is here. Merry Christmas, everyone. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, everyone, so much. Thank you, Santa, again. Have a great night, and we'll see you all in January.
Can't keep my hands to myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf, in case my little baby girl's in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling this since 1966 now. Be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed. Leaving with the babysitter, mama call the grave digger. Gone with the falling leaves. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling this since 1966 now. I done had your feel, but you feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be home on now, but I feel it still. We can fight a war for peace. Giving to that easy living, goodbye to my hopes and dreams. Stop living for my enemies. We can wave it till the walls come down. Time to get a leader to the kids in the middle. Move on till it's gone. Don't bother me. Ooh. Is it coming? 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 Is it coming back? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. Your love is in a bitch from my heart to eclipse now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling this in 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Hey, ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. I don't have your feel, but you feel it still.
That's Omega singing for you right now. Well, we got a great song for you right now.